Yemen is one of the hardest countries to talk about. Not because there's nothing to say, but because there's simply too much. You would say it's poor. Extremely poor. GDP per capita less than $500, the poorest in the Arab world. Its neighbors are dozens of times richer. This is a country so poor it can't afford drones, can't afford a proper army, and can't even pay soldiers for a full month. But these same people, wearing flip-flops and driving beat-up pickup trucks, have shut down the world's busiest Red Sea shipping route. They force global ships to reroute around the Cape of Good Hope, adding 10,000 extra kilometers and burning millions of dollars in fuel. You say they have a bad hand? They control the most important strait in the world. You say they have a good hand? They turn themselves into the most troublesome household in the village. So today, let's talk about this unbelievable country and how they play a royal flush with a pair of weak cards. If the Arabian Peninsula is a classroom, Yemen was the best equipped student at the beginning but ended up with the worst final exam results. Unlike Saudi Arabia, Qatar, or the UAE, which are mostly desert, Yemen has mountains, rainfall, and beautiful terraces. In ancient times, it was rich in spices and coffee. It was a golden node on the Silk Road. The Romans called it Arabia Felix, Happy Arabia. While Saudi Arabia was still sand, the Romans were already praising Yemen. It has oil underground, harbors by the sea, and sits right on Bab el-Mandeb, the most critical choke point in global logistics. Tens of thousands of ships pass through here every year to reach the Suez Canal. Logically, Yemen should be lying down and counting money every single day. But a piece of meat that smells too good attracts all the wolves. Since before Christ, Yemen has entered a nightmare cycle. Every few hundred years, a new owner comes to take control. Persians, Arab empires, Ottomans, and especially the British, the ultimate shit-stirrers of history. The British took the port of Aden, split Yemen into north and south, and left. Then came the Cold War. America backed the north. The Soviet Union backed the south. The two Yemens fought like brothers adopted by rival uncles. They finally united in 1990, but civil war soon broke out again. So how do ordinary Yemenis survive in this endless chaos? The answer is khat. This special plant, when chewed, puts you in a very relaxed, hazy state. Over 80% of Yemen's 30 million people chew khat daily, from top officials to street vendors. There's even a saying, everything can be lost, but khat cannot. Deep down, it's tragic. Yemen is one of the most water-scarce countries, yet khat consumes huge amounts of water. A lot of farmland was switched from food to khat. Many families spend 30 to 40% of their income on khat instead of food. Or education. Governments turn a blind eye because keeping people numb and obedient is safer than letting them wake up and question corruption. Now here comes the most counterintuitive part. Yemen is extremely poor and chaotic. It should be an easy victim, a soft persimmon to squeeze. But it has become the toughest bone to crack in the Middle East. Why? Because of opportunity cost and the economics of war. A rich young man going to war gives up a bright future, cars, and villas. A young man with nothing to lose gives up nothing. Most Houthi fighters have nothing. No future, no savings, no family business to return to. They are not afraid of death. Meanwhile, the wealthy Saudi coalition, with top equipment, F-15 fighters, and Patriot missiles, spending tens of billions, keeps losing. Saudi soldiers run away and abandon their tanks, leaving them as trophies for the Houthis. The Houthis went from AK-47s to drones and advanced missiles. They even damaged the invincible F-15 in real combat. The story of Yemen can be summarized in 3 sentences. First, the best hand doesn't always win. You have oil, strategic location, and rich neighbors, but every good card becomes a reason for others to beat you up. Second, extreme poverty can become a moat. Those with nothing to lose fight the hardest. A country with no trade cannot be easily blockaded. Soldiers without families become unstoppable. Third, geography is destiny, but destiny is also a choice. Bab el-Mandeb has been there for 1,000 years. Everyone saw its value, but the Yemenis themselves could not keep it. The history of Yemen is not a story of the powerful rising. It is a blessed land repeatedly let down by its own people. A warning record of squandered potential. Yemen is definitely not what you think. If you found this video eye-opening, please hit like, subscribe to the channel, and comment below what surprised you the most about Yemen. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell, so you never miss the next video.